แล้วต่อละ
Shanghai, China. A city built to defy nature is now drowning beneath it. Relentless rain has swallowed streets, stranded vehicles, and turned Shanghai's glowing skyline into a reflection of chaos. What unleashed this sudden surge of water? And how did one of the world's most advanced cities find itself on the edge of collapse? In residential neighborhoods, water poured into homes and apartment complexes, filling basements and ground floors. Furniture, electronics, and personal belongings floated helplessly as residents rushed to move valuables upstairs. Pumps and sandbags lined doorways, but in many areas, the flood simply overpowered every defense. Emergency crews worked non-stop, but the rain refused to ease. Dozens of drainage trucks and water pumps were deployed, their engines roaring through the night as they tried to clear the streets. In some places, water reached car windows, leaving entire rows of vehicles stranded or completely submerged. Public transport collapsed under the strain. Several subway lines were suspended after floodwater leaked into tunnels and stations. Commuters stood stranded on platforms as trains halted mid-route. Buses were rerouted or canceled, while major highways became parking lots filled with abandoned cars. The city's commercial areas were hit just as hard. Shops and restaurants flooded, ruining stock, machinery, and interiors. Small businesses suffered the worst as water-filled storefronts, and power outages made recovery even harder. The financial district, known for its futuristic skyline, saw power failures in office towers, where underground electrical rooms went underwater. Factories and warehouses on the city's outskirts faced serious damage. Water surged through production floors, destroying raw materials and delicate equipment. Supply chains came to a sudden stop as flooded roads blocked access to the city's massive port, disrupting exports and deliveries across the region. In suburban zones, farmland and green belts turned into temporary lakes. Fields that had been lush and ready for harvest now sat ruined under layers of thick mud. Rural roads washed away, isolating small communities and forcing rescue teams to use inflatable boats to reach trapped residents. Infrastructure across Shanghai buckled under pressure. Pumping stations worked without rest, pushing millions of liters of water through overflow channels. Still, the sheer volume was too much. Engineers reported water levels far beyond the city's design limits, overwhelming even new drainage systems built to resist urban flooding. Power and communication networks suffered cascading failures. Transformers short-circuited, leaving several neighborhoods without electricity. Mobile service dropped in certain districts, making coordination difficult for emergency teams. Utility workers moved cautiously through flooded areas, trying to restore lines without triggering electrical accidents. Environmental experts say the disaster highlights the vulnerability of fast-growing cities. Decades of rapid urban expansion replaced natural wetlands with concrete, leaving nowhere for rainwater to go. The result? Each new storm brings a higher risk of severe flooding, especially when tides from the East China Sea push water back into the city's drainage system. Residents described the scene as surreal. Cars floated down familiar streets. Apartment lobbies turned into pools. People stood by their windows watching the water climb inch by inch. Many sought shelter in community centers and schools, where volunteers handed out dry clothes and food. Inside these shelters, the sense of disbelief mixed with exhaustion. Some had lost nearly everything but felt grateful just to be safe. Teams of volunteers and emergency responders delivered supplies by boat, navigating between rows of submerged buildings. The sound of rain never seemed to stop. When the clouds finally broke, Shanghai was left scarred and silent. Thick layers of mud-coated streets, piles of debris, furniture, trash, and ruined goods lined sidewalks waiting for cleanup. Crews in waterproof suits worked around the clock to clear blockages and reopen main roads. The financial impact is enormous. Roads need reconstruction, public utilities must be replaced, and thousands of damaged homes await repair. Economic analysts estimate recovery will take months, with full restoration likely stretching far longer. Many small businesses now face uncertainty as they rebuild from scratch. City engineers have begun reviewing the drainage system to find weaknesses exposed by the flood. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.